We have a county called West Pokot, and do we have a county called East Pokot, North Pokot, South Pokot, or even Central Pokot? I will answer that. First of all, Pokot is a Kalenjin tribe. A single Pokot is called Pochon. P-O-C-O-O-N. Pochon. And many are called Pokot, but they pronounce it as Pogot. So that is a Pokot. And Pokots are in 3 groups. There is the East Pokot, which used to be called Baringo North. Nowadays it is called Tiati. That is Pokot East. And again, there's even a time it used to be called Pokot East. That is Pokot East. Then Pokot West is that, or let me start with Kacheliba. Kacheliba is also known as Karapokot. Karapokot. This is it starts at a place called Nauyapong and ends at a place called Nauyapong. On the southern tip, next to Kolongolo area, Nakuyen area, there is a place called Nauyapong. So you go with that strip which is shaped like the Gaza Strip. You go all the way north to a place that borders Turkana and Karamojong. There is another Nauyapong. Now that Nauyapong is the one which is famous and the one which I have visited and I used to work there. But this other one is less known. So that strip was known as Karapokot. Now it is called Kacheliba. And then Kapenguria, Sigor, anything there, it's what is now called West Pokot. The area that is called Karapokot used to belong to Uganda. It was Kenyan land, but it was managed by the Ugandan government up to 1972. In 1972, the then Provincial Commissioner for Rift Valley, Mr. Simeon Nyachai Nyandusi, went to West Pokot and received the Karapokot from Uganda. The word Karapokot is derived from the word Pokots in Karamoja area. I said Pokots are Kalenjins, Karamojongs are Turkana and Tesos. Turkana, Teso, and Karamojong are one tribe, just like Samburu, Masai, and James. When you are in Karapokot, the largest town in Karapokot is called Kacheliba. Kacheliba. And actually the constituency is now called Kacheliba constituency. Kacheliba, there used to be a camp, a detention camp. If during the colonial time you did not pay taxes, you would be detained there. And people would ask, where is JI-TENGE? Where's Tenge? Where's Tenge? And somebody would say, Hakajalipa, Hakajalipa. So, Hakajalipa, so he has not paid and he has been detained somewhere there. So that is where the name Kacheliba came from, Hakajalipa. Then you come to Kapenguria. Kapenguria has 3 trading centers. The main one is called Makutano. Makutano is Makutano ya Njia Junction, and that is the junction that goes to Kacheliba and Nauyapong and the former road to Lodwa. before they brought the tarmac road. That is Makutano. And within Makutano, there is a road called Mawingo Road, which goes further in to a place called Kambikisi. In late 70s, some Kisis who were working as civil servants and businessmen in Makutano or Kapenguria, they bought a large land. You see, they asked the Pokot the price, and the Pokot told them the price, and then they overpaid the price and were given that village. So it was called Kambikisi. And Kambikisi, whenever someone was on leave or anybody wanted to go back to Kisii, he would board a bus called Mawingo bus at 3 a.m. At 3 a.m. the bus would go to Kambikisi, take people, and take them all the way to Kisumu. They would reach Kisumu around 8 a.m. So this Mawingo bus used to be hard at night going to Kambikisi. So that road was called, if you stay in Kapenguria, you now know why the road is called Mawingo Road. Mawingo Road went all the way to that. And then as you go northward, before you reach Kamatira, you'll get a place, a junction, a place called Bendera. Bendera, there used to be a road sign showing that Kapenguria town is a kilometer or two towards this direction at the junction. So Pokots thought that that sign looked like a flag. That is why the place is called Bendera. The main place in Kapenguria town is called Aramaket. Aramaket is it's a village where a Cherengani elder called Arap Makit used to stay. So we outsiders could not pronounce Arap Makit, so we called it Aramaket. Now you go Teremuka kidogo, there is a valley there, you get a place called Chepareria. Chepareria in Pokot language means red soil. Red soil. In Kikuyu, red soil is called Kiamodhanga. Those who come from Tumutumu, you know Giagatika is called Kiamodhanga because it has red soil. In Pokot, Kiamodhanga is called Chepareria. And in Luhya, Chepareria is called Oluku. I'll remember that. Imagine I'm forgetting my own language. But that is the red soil. Then from there, as you go up, you'll get a place called Sigor. Sigor, there are two Sigors. There is one Sigor in Kericho or Bomet and another one here. Another name for Sigor is Kong Assis. Kong Assis. Kong Assis literally is the east. But if you pronounce it word by word, it means where the sun rises. Kong Assis. Assis is the sun. So that is now West Pokot. But East Pokot is the Kinatiati, Kina something like that. That is why there is a push to make East Pokot join West Pokot and form a Greater Pokot County. Pokots have a different tradition. Pokots have two traditions. We have Pokots who are from Leyland all the way. If you take the Lodwar Road, the Pokots who are on your east of the road have a different tradition with Pokots who are on the west of the road, who go all the way to Karapokot. You'll find that the Pokots who are on the east of the road do undergo male genital circumcision. I wanted to call it male genital mutilation. But those who are to the east of the road, all the way to Nauyapong, Kacheliba, they do not undergo male circumcision. Or what my teacher, Mr. Nyaseda used to call circumcision, he used to call it male genital mutilation. Now, the reason why Pokots on that side did not undergo circumcision is that Turkanas from South Turkana, Loima, Loringipi, Lokiriamet, Lorkumu, used to wait until when Pokots were having their circumcision ceremonies, and they would raid those areas. So the Pokots in Karapokot stopped male circumcision. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Pokot for you. Boishonyoman, kalukunenyana. That is greetings in Pokot language.